once again, welcome back to Beyond the Score. If you have any questions or comments, you can call us at 352-3984, 352-3985, or toll free 1242-300-4810. Now let's get into the first annual Beyond the Score NBA Awards. Now I think the first award is going to be a unanimous decision.
Yeah, in the studio.
MVP, Derrick Rose.
Derrick Rose.
Derrick Rose.
So that's the easy one. We don't need to talk, but I'm tired of talking about Derrick Rose.
The
anyway.
top three should be unanimous.
Defensive Player of the Year.
Dwight Howard.
Dwight Howard. See, that's down. Coach of the Year.
Tom Thibodeau.
Yeah, Thibodeau.
That's the Chicago?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm going with him too.
Yeah.
I think this next one kind of easy too.
Blake Griffin.
Rookie of the Year.
Blake Griffin. Wall just fall off the wall. John Wall fell off the wall. He was right up there. But
Now I
he
think
finished second.
this one here is when we're going to start off in a little bit of discussion.
Yeah.
The best move in the off season.
Let's start with me.
Yeah, we'll start with, go ahead.
I'm going with, I know Brando like to tell me don't go jump on that bandwagon. I'm going with Carlos Boozer moving to the Bulls.
Let me tell you why I disagree with Carlos Boozer.
Why?
Because even when he was injured, the Bulls still were winning. Still was winning.
Gave them that drive.
No, it wasn't Boozer. It was a nice pickup. Don't get me wrong. It was a nice pickup, but I don't think it was the best move.
That's my opinion. Off-season move.
I know you would call me biased, but
Again.
my best move of the off season.
You know, we need a 4 combo so we can gang up on y'all. I tired of y'all two ganging on me. You need one
Best
in the
move
studio.
in the off season was when a certain king decided to go to South Beach. Best move of the off season. Come on, how many times you can get a 2-time MVP to make a move to another city? Hate it if you want. You see? Hate it or love it.
The reigning 2-time.
Reigning 2-time.
No problem.
You agree?
I agree. I'm a Miami fan. I mean,
Whatever. Let's move on.
Now, Couture, for this one, I have a special soundbite in there, and let me show you what we calling this award. Play it for us, Couture.
You big dummy.
This is the big dummy. Couture, play it one more time for me.
You big dummy.
Boy.
The Big Dummy Award.
You want me to start?
Yeah, go ahead.
The Detroit Pistons organization.
Why?
Why you invest money in Tracy McGrady?
You don't think Tracy was all right? Just a little bit?
No, Tracy's finished.
Thank you. The biggest, and that's my team. Detroit Pistons organization. Joe Dumas and company.
Okay, let's take a break for 1 second and go to this caller. Hey, caller.
Hi, how you guys doing?
Doing good?
Good. You know, I actually look forward to this show on a Monday afternoon.
That's a good man. That's good.
And I have one comment to make.
Uh-huh.
The best move in the off-season, I don't think is LeBron James.
Thank you, sir.
Who you give it to? Let me hear.
And the gentleman who moved from Utah to Chicago.
That's it.
I wouldn't have gone Boozer. To me,
go,
it was a nice move, but...
And the reason I say that is simply because if you look at where Chicago is,
exactly,
and if you look at the team makeup, they may only have one superstar in Derrick Rose. But when you look at the cohesiveness of that team and them playing together,
you need the call in
the same conference, which is the Eastern Conference, you have to give it to Chicago, hands down.
Okay,
because they were the missing piece.
Okay, let me ask a question. If you move LeBron from the Heat and still leave the Heat as it is, where do you think they would stand? Do you think they'd still be a top 4 team in the East?
Yeah, for doing
it.
I
think they would still be possibly a top 4 team in the East, yes. All that means is that instead of Dwayne Wade scoring 30 points a night, he'll have to up it.
But you remember that streak when Dwayne Wade was out and they couldn't, and LeBron had to carry the team. Dwayne missed a lot of games this season. You remember that?
Yeah.
About 12 games plus. So that was potentially, I think they would lose almost all of them.
And you would be correct. But I think you still have to take into consideration the makeup of the team. If you were to move LeBron, you would still have a fairly okay team.
Okay, let me ask you a question. If you think if they moved Boozer, would it cost Chicago to drop from the number 1 team in the East?
Not necessarily, no.
So then why is that still the best off-season move? If you can move that component.
When you look at the chemistry that they have.
Exactly.
The chemistry is what it is.
I know I win that award.
When you look at the chemistry that they have, That is a better
I
chemistry.
need you in studio, caller, because I getting gang in here from these Heat fans.
Okay, caller, let me ask you a question, because how we on to this Big Dummy Award. Out of all these moves that you have seen around the NBA this year, what is one move that you just could not make any sense of?
To be honest with you, I think the Big Dummy Award, and this may surprise you guys, goes to Phil Jackson.
And what? Hold on, I didn't even think of Phil. Why do you give that award to Phil Jackson?
Because, and I will tell you this, guys, I am the same Laker fan who calls
Yes,
you
I know.
every Monday.
Uh-huh.
The Big Dummy Award goes to Phil because Phil has a team that can beat any team on any given night by 20 points.
Plus,
And Phil does a very poor job when it comes to coaching. Let's take a look at the game yesterday
I didn't think of that.
with respect to Oklahoma City.
Uh-huh.
You have a man in the game 3 for 3 at the 3-point line. Why in heaven's name are you going to pull him and put Derek Fisher in?
Put the old man in.
Huh?
In
You have,
namesake?
you have Kobe and Powell on the bench. They both are playing good. Why are you going to keep them on the bench for any extended period of time?
Especially in a close game.
And when you look at Phil Jackson's coaching with the Lakers over this last 6 months or so,
Uh-huh.
to me, the moves that he has made, given the players that he have, he gets the Big Dummy Award as far as I'm concerned.
You win that.
All right,
You
thanks
win
for your time, caller.
You're welcome.
All right.
You win the dance.
I almost don't even want to give my Big Dummy Award.
No, give that to him. The caller one.
Well, who I had for my... Couture, play it for me one more time.
Big dummy, you big dummy, you big dummy.
Now, who I had for my Big Dummy Award, you could kind of almost throw it onto that game yesterday, too. Donnie Ainge traded Kendrick Perkins
The heart and soul of that team.
away, and now
The
the Celtics have lost 10 of the last 19 games.
Wow.
So that's who I give it to. Who you got?
I was gonna say maybe the Orlando team when they broke up their team and got
trades.
Gilbert Arenas.
Gilbert Arenas.
Yeah.
Like, what are you thinking about when you get Gilbert Arenas?
Man, you have
When you
some
pick
good
up that big-
dummy awards.
Pick up that big contract and got nothing for it.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. He
That's
ain't gonna
my-
do nothing in playoff. Watch.
Now, the next award, I dedicated this award especially to Wanda, because Wanda likes to use this slogan so much.
Stop liking
She
man.
likes to, you know, Bahamas like to say, stop liking man, stop following man.
Yeah.
So, Wanda, who should stop following man?
LeBron James.
Get your
That's my stop liking man award.
Why?
He followed Wade into Miami and he
But
likes
the wave
man.
was always there.
Taking my talent to South Beach. That's liking man.
I soon clip the cord on your mic. I ain't gonna turn it off. Since you saying that, Carmelo Anthony. No, Carmelo Anthony. At least LeBron was a free agent and could have followed whoever he want follow.
Yes, but he's still liking
No,
man.
what Carmelo say? Well, if they want me come, I can go. But if they want me stay, I can stay.
I'm
Why don't
listening to my
no.
wife. Don't forget
If
the
you are,
part.
see, if you are a man, make up your choice. If he wanted to go to New York, I want to go to New York. That's where I want to play. Don't. Well, if I feel like going,
And
you
if
know,
my wife say so.
that's my old. That's who it goes to.
Perez, you got something to do.
No, I ain't even giving mine. Let's go on.
LeBron.
Now, the moment of the year, this season, what moment that you saw leading up from the end of last season going up to this moment? What was the moment of the year?
I ain't got much. I had so much in my mind, but
See, I have two.
my biggest moment right now is this Lakers 5 game.
That's your favorite moment?
I love it. Silence them Lakers.
See, now I have two moments. The Blake Griffin dunk
Yes.
when he's in New York, where he grabbed the back of the fella head. I can't say exactly what he did.
Yep.
But that
Smell
one-
some deodorant.
And then my other moment, and yes, I am biased, was a certain slogan that was said that everybody says now.
What is it?
I am taking my talents
To South Beach.
to South Beach. Because you see, we use that for everything now.
And that slogan tops the Stop Liking Man Award.
I think you just jealous because he didn't take his talents to Detroit.
I know that's going to be the last place he come to. Trust I.
The two would I pick. One was Blake Griffin when he did a spin around and he
Or
elevated
even on the On the open break.
Yeah, on the fast
Yeah.
break, he did a spin around dunk.
Yeah.
And was another spin around dunk with Dwayne Wade did from the side and dunk on the guy, and he danced
Oh.
afterwards.
That was the Kendrick Perkins dunk.
Okay.
Yeah, I get those two.
Now, this next award that we have is called the Kwame Brown Award. If anybody out there knows Kwame Brown, it's a player. He's drafted number 1 and never lived up to the hype. I mean, he's playing all right this season, but, he never lived up to that hype. So, who gets the Kwame Brown Award?
Ben Gordon.
Who?
Exactly. He was somebody a few years ago. Now he's nobody.
Yeah.
Ben Gordon sits on Detroit Pistons bench.
And I give the award to Greg Oden. Was
Yeah.
supposed to be a big thing this year.
Yeah.
And once again played no games.
And I give mine to Joe Johnson.
Yeah, Atlanta
That team,
Hawks, but he
that-
still got time.
He
to
got
make up
time, but that team
in the
was supposed to do
Yeah, for
something
all the
this
money
year.
he's making.
And how much money they gave him, and they had potential, but now they're like, what, 5th place?
I don't
Yeah.
have to play hard. I get the money.
And we're out of time for today. That's
Any
going to
big
wrap it
games
up.
this weekend?
Every game is a big game leading up into the
The
playoffs.
playoffs.
And hopefully at this
Playoffs?
time next week, we'll be
Talking
into the
playoffs?
playoffs. And the
Full
Heat will
speed
be
ahead.
leading whoever.
2 games in that.
Yeah, let's say 2 games to none.
Stop dreaming, man.
Stop dreaming on
Let's
one.
pray that he get out of the first round, man.
And behold, a king was born. And he took his
And
talents.
Bethlehem.
Well, if that's what you want to call Miami, go ahead. That's going to wrap things up for us. This is Beyond the Score. Until next week.